Quarterbacks lead all the conversations, but then Shefty reports that Saquon Barkley is going to Philadelphia. 3-year deal with the division rival Eagles, worth up to $47 million. $26 million of that fully guaranteed. How good is Saquon Barkley? Well, I'm glad you asked. He is a true three-down back, efficient on the ground, efficient in the passing game, efficient in pass protection. He's averaged nearly 100 scrimmage yards per game since entering the league, despite the Giants having poor offensive line play in that time. And I say that being kind, and their quarterback play hasn't been spectacular either. So, Shefty, that one really seemed to catch people off guard. Let's start there. I'm old enough to remember when running backs weren't worth any money. No one was going to pay them anything. How did Saquon wind up in Philadelphia?
Well, Greeny, one of the biggest surprises of yesterday was how busy the running backs were and how in demand they were. And no running back was more in demand than Saquon Barkley, who finds the type of deal in Philadelphia that he never was able to get with the New York Giants. He had looked and talked to that team for years. The two sides tried over and over to work out a deal. And again, what the Giants and Saquon couldn't accomplish in a couple of years, Saquon and the Eagles accomplished in a couple of hours. And that is how much Philadelphia wanted to pry him loose from their division rival. That's how much they wanted to make him a part of their offense. Last year, they leaned on a committee of backs led by DeAndre Swift, who wound up yesterday in Chicago with the Bears. But I think the Eagles looked at Saquon Barkley as a player, a back, who could elevate this offense and be a true three-down weapon and catch the ball out of the backfield and make the types of plays that would return the Eagles to the type of success they had at the beginning of last season and the season before. And that's why they made the plunge that the Giants were unwilling to make the previous couple of seasons.